plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah.
So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer and then wall charge storefront so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if we can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. They're ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell them going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Hit the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade back. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice.
through.
GG.
Get it? Good execution.
Got it.
Green, we just censor office and dock, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing.
Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah.
So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer and then wall charge storefront so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if we can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. They're ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell them going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Hit the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade back. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice.
through.
GG.
Get it? Good execution.
Got it.
Green, we just censor office and dock, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing.
Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah.
So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer and then wall charge storefront so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if we can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. They're ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell them going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Hit the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade back. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice.
through.
GG.
Get it? Good execution.
Got it.
Green, we just censor office and dock, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing.
Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah. So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer, and then wall charge storefront so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if we can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. Get ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell them going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Get the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade then. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice.
through.
GG.
Good execution.
Got it.
Green, we just censor office and dock, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing.
Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah. So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer, and then wall charge storefront so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if we can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. Get ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell them going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Get the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade then. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice.
through.
GG.
Good execution.
Got it.
Green, we just censor office and dock, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing.
Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah. So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer, and then wall charge storefront so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if we can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. Get ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell them going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Get the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade then. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice.
through.
GG.
Good execution.
Got it.
Green, we just censor office and dock, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going.
I'm pushing. Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah. So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer, and then wall charge storefront, so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if we can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. Get ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade, or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell him going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Get the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade back. They can't come the other way. They can't
Nice.
come
GG.
Good execution.
Got it.
Green, we just censor office and dock, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing. Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah. So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer, and then wall charge storefront, so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if we can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. Get ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade, or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell him going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Get the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade back. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice. GG.
Good execution.
Got it.
Green, we just censor office and dock, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing. Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah. So they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer, and then wall charge storefront, so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if we can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. Get ready.
Here I'm heading north.
Alright.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade, or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Tell him going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Get the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade back. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice. GG.
Good execution.
Got it.
Green, we just censor office and dock, right?
like swings open. Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing.
Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah. But they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer, and then wall charge storefront, so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if I can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. They're ready.
Here I'm heading north.
All right.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade, or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Still I'm going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Get the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade then. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice.
through.
GG.
Good execution.
Got it.
Green, we just censor office and dock, right?
Yo, what? It like swings open? Dude, this is slick.
I'm dropping.
Going. I'm pushing.
Nice.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, what's the plan?
Are we going all out?
Yeah. But they could do this. I don't think that they'll try to open storefront.
I feel like storefront's a big enough play.
Door charge freezer, and then wall charge storefront, so you can look at the front.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's rocking what?
I'm taking extra flash just to see if I can finish it right here.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Well, they're going now. They're ready.
Here I'm heading north.
All right.
Who's got clacker?
Do we have arcade, or do they have it?
We still have arcade.
3, 2, 1.
Still I'm going in.
Freezer and storefront.
Get the power.
Send it, brother.
Watch arcade. Watch arcade then. They can't come the other way. They can't come
Nice.
through.
GG.
Good execution.
Got it.
Hello, gamers. We're going to be making a dome. Hooray! Woo! Yeah! Bow, 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 bow. Just looking for a good layout. Is my mic good? I don't know, is it? I should be asking you because I can't hear it. Hello, Tetra. Can you hear me? This is your conscience speaking. Eat all the fish food in the tank. Sounds really ass. Honestly, don't doubt it. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I bet it's using this webcam mic. If this is plugged in. Alright, let's try that. Let's see. Is that better? I have a feeling it was using that. It sounds like a Bard webcam mic. Yeah, it was the webcam. I had that plugged in from when it was streaming on Discord the other day. So, heck yes. If it's better, that's what I like to hear. Or, well, what I like to hear from you guys. This is an interesting layout, but I'm not quite sure I really like it. Yay or nay?
Yay or nay for this dome loadout? Nope. Let's generate another one. You just got coconut mauled. Share this with all your friends to totally coconut maul them. Yeah, unfortunately beach needs a green door, so I can't really do a beach bomb like ever. There are certain things that are too powerful even for the level designers, and beach bomb is one of those. Ooh, what about this one? I like this little exit part right here. Yay or nay? I can't do a red beach. Red beach, like, it would have to be a red base. Beach always has to have a green. We thinking yay or nay? Yeah, I mean, I'm not either, but we can do something with it. What I'm thinking is we put a staircase, like, right here. Yay. Alright, we'll do this one. This is Forge Scepter. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. No, room pass, why? Alright, we're gonna start this gen from scratch. So, it'll take an extra couple minutes. I pressed the wrong button. No bad buttons. It just it spawns all this random stuff. So we're just gonna have to regen all the walls and whatnot. Rocks and ruins, right? Alright, pre-room. By not being a community manager. That's how you get the mod roll after all. We can give you VIP too, and then you'll just have a cacophony of pukey colors. Did we do? Yeah, we did. Alright, we're gonna get, we need obs. And I'm also gonna turn on my hotkey macro. If you want to, we definitely can. I wasn't planning on it, but I need to get the doors in first. Okay. Then let's, I kind of want to put a door like right here. I'm trying to think. Let's, I guess, fill in the rest of these while I'm thinking about that. I mean, it's already interesting. So not particularly. At least I find it to be interesting. Like it's an object that slows you. It doesn't need to be, you know, some super mechanical thing. Yeah, I think I'll just do it like here and here. Pit to D-Day. Alright. So this is kind of what we're looking at right now. I think I'll also do like a little connector piece right here. Just like that. So I can remember to put it. Alright. Where do we want red doors? So beach is gonna be the green. But where do we want reds? Water slows. It should. Thought it did. Thought it acted like barbed wire. Yeah, I'm honestly just thinking like pit like right here and then obs like right there. Then we'll probably end up putting Bob in the water anyways. Well, let's go with this stuff first. We need doors, dome, obs. Cool, and then we need that. All right, now we press the buttons. Cool. Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting layout for sure, but I think it's actually gonna be a pretty easy one to work with. I'm just trying to decide, do we want bomb like in this little area right here? Or do we want it like closer? I think we should put it closer to this red door to disincentivize this red door being both for power and for bomb. Like, I think power should be like in this corner right here, and then bomb like on maybe this section of water. Or like we extend this out, you know? Yeah, like the only thing is this is a very powerful red door by default, so I need to be like really careful about where I put the bomb. Like it's probably gonna have to be like back here the more I think about it. Because otherwise it's just gonna be a bomb rush every single time, and there's really no way to defend this red door. Like I could do like what, a choke point like right here, and even then that's, you know, meh. See, this is kind of what we're looking at right now. Yeah, I think bomb like down here, or even like below the ruins would be good, but I think further over here would probably be better. Also, I don't know how I feel about this. So it would be better to just do it like this, you know? Like that. I think that works a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, let's just press the rest of the buttons and see how far it gets us. You DM'd idea? I'm not looking at DMs right now, but cool. This map is very balanced in my opinion. Yeah, but we have a saying, a balanced map isn't always fun, and a fun map isn't always balanced. So, looks can be very deceiving. Sometimes the map may look super balanced and the like smallest little thing in game will change it. So we'll see. I can't predict what players are going to do either. They might do something that I'm just not going to expect. Which is, you know, cool, but sometimes you just can't you can't predict it, you know? Yeah, that could be good. Keep ruins rock. No. I don't know which one this one's named, but it's going away. Alright, and let's save. We're gonna go with Scepter Forge. Every rock is named Lincoln. Alright, bud. Do do. Alright, so there's our breaker. Let's put the breaker, let's do some cheeky things. I think we're gonna do an upstairs breaker here. And then we're gonna do some stuff to make it a little bit more fun to play. So the first thing we're gonna do is we gotta make a platform here. And then I'm going to use some of the feedback that I got, and I wish you could see my drawing, but I'm gonna do a jump from, I think, here, and then I'm gonna put a platform here. So you don't have to just go up the stairs right here. You'll be able to jump over from the power side as well. Okay, I feel like my DPI is all sorts of whack right now. Why? There you go. I gotta play on that 800 DPI. Sniper tower and pit. You know, whenever I hear like sniper tower, I think of the opening scene from the first Attack on Titan season, where they're just like in the tower. That's what I think of every time. When in reality, it's more like the Saving Private Ryan sniper tower. Yeah, this song's easily the best on the OST. 16,000 DPI. Yeah, for some reason I don't think that would help actually. Just a hunch, but I really don't think that would help. Also, it would probably make everyone dizzy, and I'm not a fan of that. At least not scooted over far enough? They aren't. Alright, so here's my idea. We create a gap right here, right? We do a gap right here. Staircase comes up to here, so we do another staircase that's like this. And then that way you have an additional way to get up to this door. Yeah, I guess you could also corner jump it, which would be also really good. Oh, I'm trying to think. I want to disincentivize this jump while incentivizing this one, and that's kind of a hard thing to do. Because, like, if I do this, it's just incentivizing rushing bomb. I guess you do only have one way out right there, so it's okay. Plus, you could just barb, like, this one spot and they couldn't do anything about it, so it'll be fine. There we go. It's an interesting looking pit. See, there's a couple ways to get up to power, which is like both good and bad. There is going to be a nasty angle right here, though. I'm also going to need to do all sorts of shenanigans to block the thingy right here. Let's do that. Yeah, I mean, it's better to do something a little random that like hasn't been done in a while or hasn't been done before than just keep on doing the same thing, you know? So I think that's pit done, honestly. Like, this looks fine to me. You have cover down here, no cover up here. Yeah, it looks fine. I'm really thinking the bomb should be like down here though. Probably facing the wall. So if you get to bomb, you can kind of hold it against like all these random angles. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Let's do a tree right here. I think I can get rid of one of these. Yeah. Ooh, it do be lagging a little. Cool. There's a little bit of cover. Why? There we go, okay. No, I don't like making one-way jumps because it's really hard to tell which way the jump's supposed to go. I've done it before, but like especially something like this, like you can only make about a tile worth of jump. And the only way to make it one way would be to like sink this into the ground or like angle it so you couldn't make like this jump. But this just looks, well, one, it looks janky, and then two, it's like, well, how do you tell which way is which from like up here, right? Like, how does a new player look at this and know which way this is going? So that's kind of the issue. The other thing is with barbed wire, like you can't make jumps in barbed wire, or if there is barbed wire like right here, so it wouldn't even matter. Like they could place, a defender could place barbed wire right here and just negate this whole jump, so they still would have to come up this funnel. We're gonna do some silly things though. Do you think they'll notice? Oh, is that too mean, guys? I don't think it's too mean. I think that's funny. I guess it does incentivize more of a barbed wire location, like right here. You know, you put a barbed wire right there and you're set. Yeah, I know. It's gonna make people so mad. Any tools that check things that affect gameplay? Give me an example. Like the, other than basics like collision and lighting. Like I can look up where geos are, where hitboxes are, where objects that block player movement are. Those are like the big ones. Everything else is kind of like, you know, we just gotta check it as we go, but. Yeah, see, okay, there's a difference between a slanted object and a hole in the freaking map. Like, okay, most people will play on this mode, right? Like, I rarely see people playing on this. So when they're playing on this, if something is angled, it's extremely hard to tell. Like, you can't tell that that is angled. That is a one-way right now. Like, you can only make it from this way. You can't tell that that is angled. Like, even from map view, with a colored map view, it's even less like you can tell, right? But a hole in the ground? I don't know, man. That's pretty obvious. It's pretty straightforward. No castle in this map, yeah. No, we don't have, like, we had a tool at one point that was heat maps for deaths, but it was more or less just data. Move the steps south so you can make the jump, but only down to stairs. Yeah. But the problem is you can still make a diagonal jump. Like, you could still go, like, here to here. So even if I moved these to here, you could still make this jump. So it's like, well, do I do this now? You can still make this jump, right? So then you delete this, and it's just kind of like, it goes on and on and on of what you could be doing. And it's like, I'd rather just make it obvious, like, hey, here's a jump. Go nuts. Alright, let's work on other parts of the map though, because I'm pretty much done with that. Let's put this one right here. But you left a hole in the stairs? Yeah, that's the point. We put funny hole in ground, so people, when they smoke off this area, fall into the hole. The hole is staying. Beware the hole. The hole takes no prisoners. It's a reference. Yeah, it's to observe. The chair is an SCP, and you need to observe it at all times. Always observe the chair. Never take your eyes off the chair. Is there a 3-piece in here actually? This is a 3-piece? Oh, this is, heck yeah. We're just gonna yoink this guy instead. It's gonna be easier to build it out with just 3 pieces instead of like a whole bunch of little pieces. We can just do that. Then run the pass a couple times. We'll delete this side because I'm pretty sure that you might be able to make this jump. I'll have Ozzy check that, but I'm pretty sure you can make that jump. Just kind of a big no-no. Pillar in the hallway of observation for cover. Yeah, but we don't really have like a pillar for obs. That's the thing. Also, those pillars don't really provide cover. Well, I guess, yeah, those, like, I'm assuming you mean these things. They're just kind of girders. They don't really act as cover. They're just there so that this doesn't show, because this is kind of ugly. Just like the sides of the TVs. Ozzy's the parkour man? Yes, he's the original. He is the one. He's beginning to believe. Not really a big fan of this transition right here, to be honest. Like, that transition is pretty freaking ugly. But, we'll work with it. It's fine. See, the thing is, I don't want this to become a death funnel, which it kind of really is. But at the same time, like, if you just chuck a smoke, like, literally right here, it's, like, free entry, right? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, on one hand, I think it's fine. And on the other hand, I'm like, I should probably put something, like, small there. So. Yeah, it's only a Dever, a mod thing. Mix. Yeah, I mean, to some degree it does. But most of our performance comes from, like, lighting. Almost none of it. Unless it's, like, a really dense object, it doesn't really affect, performance at all. At least in, like, in-game. In editor it can, depending on the object. Like, if it's a really big object or a really complex object, it can be really messy or just like really slow. Like Dome takes forever to load sometimes when you're generating a new map, but that's just because it has to do so much when it's generating. Yeah, most of our performance hitches, as far as I'm aware, come from like lighting. They don't really come from like prefabs. More jungle bushes in the hallway. Like here? Yeah, we can put one. That'd be good as like visual cover. I think we're just gonna re-import all these real quick. Yeah, just a simple one. That's a good idea. Just put it like going across or something. Give it a little bit more blockage. We need this guy. Cool. Simple grass wall. Yeah, I suppose that way you could hide like up close. Just like right here. Let's put the rock in the center. Classic. I feel like you can get stuck in that corner. Go back, I want to be monkey. Make water toxic. That would be a good April Fool's map, actually. They accidentally put the toxic goo in instead of the water. Oh, looks like there's an extra hazard on this map. Watch your toes. Don't go swimming. Put bomb on rock. Yeah, it's just like the bomb's just like up here. This is make it just like super off camber. Just like that. My name is Zhao and I'm king of the rock and ain't no one gonna topple me. Big brain. Yeah, honestly, I think the bomb being back here is fine. I'm just trying to figure out like the stair situation right here. Because ideally, I would have the stairs come down here and then go across. But this is kind of like the opposite of what I want. Like I want this guy, so it can create like a little hole in here. Because there is some defensive positions, but none that are like insanely predictable. And like that's a pretty insanely predictable position. Plus it just offers a little bit more cover. So I'm a fan of that. Stairs go into water, yeah. Well, I mean, this way you can also do some cheeky things like do some parkour up here so you don't have to run all the way around, right? Like, this is what a smart player would do. They'd jump onto this and then jump up here. Instead of having to, like, walk all the way around. This is more for, like, if you're chilling back here, you're not going to get picked off by someone just, like, sitting up here, you know? But, okay, how's this map looking? I'm thinking this is looking pretty good. What if you add another ruins there? This map already does have quite a few ruins, and I'm liking the synergy that these two sections provide. Since you can play this long angle, which is kind of a pixel peak, I suppose, but it's not like horrible, right? We're actually gonna move this a little bit further up. Like, I like the way that this plays, because it forces you to be like, okay, well, they're probably going to sit on this bridge. We should smoke this off to get into obs or to get into pit. Like, if you're not putting a smoke here in your game and then complaining that this is like a powerful angle, well, it's like, well, I don't know what to tell you, you know? The other thing that I'm pretty happy about is actually like just the way that this green door goes into the red door. Is like, it's a very obvious, you know, there's a couple strong positions like here. This is a bad choke. This is a pretty bad choke. This can be a bad choke, like this section right here. And then obviously like the obs, like door, like that all sucks. But it's all also doable, you know, like this doesn't look like impossible to attack, which is the goal. Oops, all ruins. Yeah, we have time for another one. We could do another one, but I think that this map is good. So let's get another one going. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Don't the stairs help with people with pixel peeking? I don't know, probably. Like, a pixel peek is if you have, you know, an area that's like impossible to see through from the receiving end. Like, you don't know where you're getting shot from. And the problem with Deprocess right now, especially on Dome, is that those angles are extremely long. So you can hold a mop angle from like ruins to beach in that map, which is intended, you know, like I made that map or that setup specifically thinking about it. But there's other times where we don't think about it, or we don't see it, or it's not obvious. And when it's not obvious to us as level designers, it's really not going to be obvious to players. But it's just something that we constantly have to like fix, basically. And right now, Dome just isn't a priority. Like, I'm working on C-Store, and Exum is working on Factory, so. More ruins, let's go. Yeah, we're gonna be doing more ruins. I can't use this map because this wall section's all mega messed up, which means that this whole section's probably messed up, but we'll find a map that works real quick. Do. Ooh, what's this one? Okay. What do we think about this one, guys? Yeah, so the way that it works is I have a little button over here on this level generation that spawns like the wall sections first. And all I'm doing is looking for a layout that looks pretty easy to make. Honestly, I'm not in the mood to make something that's like super detailed. Plus with the chat helps make a map, it's just like generally the simpler layouts work out better, so we can like focus on like doing one funny thing. But yeah, pretty much just generating templates. Kind of looks like a guy with a jester hat. I don't see it. I'm looking though. I just don't see it. Oh, it kind of does. Yeah. It's like the big end and then the small end. Yeah, and it's like his face. Make a smile with ruins. Yeah, we can do that. We can make like a little ruin smile here. Yeah, no problem, Spencer. If you have any other questions, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them, but I'm definitely not the most knowledgeable team member. So, red and base, jungle bomb and pit. Yeah, but then we can't really do our smile. Like, the thing is, this has to be green. So if we do a red and base, then it's gonna be just like, well, okay. You know, like, where else do we put red? Where do we put power? Where do we put bomb? Like, power is probably gonna be like here in pit. So we could do a red door back here to make use of this back section. And then maybe a red door into water? Red door into water would be good if it's in bomb room, because then we can leave obs open. How big's the team? About 20 people. What if his nose is the bomb? Let's do some generation real quick. About. That's everyone, including like IT, like coders, artists, level gen, everyone, a producer. At least last time I checked, it was around 20 people. Yeah. Hey, thank you, Mix. It's very pog to hear that. Also, sorry I'm a little low energy today. Normally I'd be bouncing around right now, but I have not been sleeping well for some reason. And that's not fun, so. We're gonna do Tetra's idea of not putting red door in this little crevice, so people can't be little gremlins. Little red door gremmies. It's more like I just don't sleep when I should be sleeping. Like, there's been plenty of times where I should have gone to bed like way earlier and I just didn't because I didn't want to. And then it's 4 a.m. and I've just kind of been watching YouTube for like 3 hours. It's not so much that I'm like up working. It's just I'm like, I don't want to go to sleep. I feel like I would rather just be awake. People are like, sleep is so good. It's like, no, sleep sucks. Because you can't do anything. Yeah, like, I don't know why. It's just, sometimes you just don't want to go to bed, you know? I feel like I'm young again, and I'm like, I don't want to go to bed. I want to stay up and watch cartoons. Let me watch my anime, Mom. I want to watch Sword Art Online for the 15th time. I aspire to be Kirito. Yeah, this is true. This is very, very true. People don't grow up. Which is a good thing. I would rather have, like, that and deal with the consequences of it than people who are just, like, in a corporate setting all the time. I don't fit well in like a corporate setting. This one? Yep. That one. Oh, it kind of gave me the one I wanted. We keep it indie around here. You're goddamn right. Oh. It's been beautiful weather recently, but our local bike trails got closed down for some herbicide spraying, which I'm a little sad about because I wanted to ride my bike, but that's okay. There will be more times. Also, this like red angle is going to be nutty. What the heck? I don't really know how to not have this happen. Like, if you walk up from that side, I suppose you're just kind of asking for it, huh? Oh, where's that other red? Oh yeah, in the water. Yeah. Let's do it in the water. In the water. Cool. Do that. We have our red doors. We have doors connecting. All right, hit E button. Do. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how we can do a smile with the ruins pieces. Yeah, I don't, unless I'm doing something very specific, I'm not going to sit through and wait for it to generate the lighting and then like run through it. We have our QA boy, Ozzy, who does a really good job at catching all the things that we mess up on. And he just does it all at once, and then we fix them all at once, and it just kind of works out better that way. Assuming we correct it correctly, which, as of recently, I've been really bad about it, which is kind of bad on my part, but yep. Alright, so we got flow, room pass, make a smile using bush pieces. Yeah, I think we were gonna do ruins pieces, but the bush pieces would probably work way better. Now that I'm thinking about it, because like the ruins pieces are gonna just create like these weird sight lines, and the bush pieces are just gonna like, you can hide in them. Hey, thank you. I feel like the ruins pieces look like eyes and eyebrows. Yeah, a little bit. Like if we do it like that, you know, it's, you could do like a nose with this guy, but be like the nose. Room pass, post room. Well, I mean, it's more like he'll find things, but then when I'm fixing them, I like won't fix everything, because sometimes you get a lot of things and sometimes you just are doing multiple things at once. So that it's normally on us, like the level designers who mess up. Like it's almost never his fault. And even if it was, it's like, well, I mean, you didn't catch something that we put in and messed up on in the first place. So like, if you really wanted to follow the rabbit hole, it would always come back to the level designers. Which is, again, that's fine. I would rather have it be reflective on us, because it just means that we need to do better. Ooh, I didn't get rid of the windows up here last time. Oof. Gonna have to do that. Yeah, exactly. Can you see out the window? No, you can't. Cool. Let's get the power. Put like right there for now. All right, and I'd like bomb to be like up here, so you still do have to work for it a little bit to go through like this water. But there's already so many angles looking onto it that it's kind of just like, well, you know. We're actually gonna make it so that you can get out of this ruins multiple ways. So I'm gonna put a perch here. Normally, I don't think I'd do this, but because this is a very vital area to be able to get out of, I think having a perch here is like not the worst thing in the world. You can already look at this angle from here. This just gives you another small angle, but it gives you the ability to get out a little bit easier. Like you're not just stuck into a choke point, which is horrible to be in. It's such a bad position to be in, where you're like last guy and you have to push through barbed wire, go all the way around. Like I hate that. I hate it so much. Roblox a crazy note, yeah, right. Right. Roblox do be looking fine though. Alright, and then we need to get rid of this stuff because this stuff can't survive next to pillboxes. Do we have enough room to do that? I don't think we have enough room to make more than one more, which is kind of unfortunate, but I suppose it doesn't matter because you also do have this angle up here. So is this a smoke? Yeah, that's a smoke. We'll put the smoke like right in front. We'll do one over here. Actually, you know what? We'll do it like this, so you have to walk like all the way across. Be a bit of a nuisance for the attackers. Yeah, I think that's the most we're going to be able to get away with on base, at least. And for this guy, let's do, I think this is probably going to be my best bet. Doing something like that. Alright, I will leave you guys with this overview. I'm gonna be right back, but maybe come up with something we can do for this jungle. I like this ruin segment, but let's get rid of this and do something fun in this play area right here, this play space with bomb. I don't want to put more ruins in here. That's my only thing. But let's come up with something fun to put in here. And I'll be right back. Oh, BRB. Alrighty, thank you all for being so patient. Alright, what did we come up with? Let me read this chat. Let's start with Spencer. Sorry for all the boring questions, but how do you go? How are you going about getting players in all the servers at the same time? Need to persuade a bunch of friends to all play. The matchmaker just does its thing. I'm not too sure about it. It does prioritize getting people in a game more than MMR, and if you have a 5-stack, you'll probably get matched up with like a solo player on the other team, but then it'll try to fill you in pretty quickly. Base looks still kind of open though. Yeah, I need to do some things in the corner. It's gonna be there another hole. I don't want to do another hole. See most of jungle? Yeah, that's the point of observation. Yes. I'm thinking making logs to safely lead to bomb. If you do drop down, make a long side observation. Making eyebrows made from 2 logs and 1 big log for your nose. Bush stash. Yeah, let's see what we can do. I kind of like the bush idea more than the logs, because logs are kind of like okay, so here's the thing with a bomb room is like a bomb room should be fairly open until the bomb should be defendable like while you're on the bomb, but the bomb room itself should be something that you want to defend because it's hard to like it doesn't have much cover in it. This red door is kind of like negating that, so we need to find a way to like barricade this off essentially, but there's a couple ways we can do that, so let's go. I need a cluster. There we go. All right, so let's see what we have. I think I can zoom in a little bit more on this. Tower nose, wooden eyebrows, mustache, bush. That depends on what kind of mustache you want, right? Because like we have a couple different ways to set it up. So oh, where you go? Yes, that is how low it goes. So there's a couple different things we could do. We could do like a log here. I want to focus on this red door and getting this red door neutralized to some extent, or like being able to be defended against. So I'm thinking we do a log here so you could hold close. We have a far angle. I think I'll put perch things here too, so it's a little bit easier to fight coming out of obs. But also it won't like instantly reveal people that are hiding down here. Yeah, those don't peek through the floor. Cool. So we got that. Let's do some grass stuff. I think we're gonna need to do singles. I suppose we could do corners. Oh, this is gonna look so janky. I think we can do better for eyes, if I'm being honest. We could do, oh, okay, do we want him to be an angry bomb site, or do we want him to be an empathetic bomb site? Angry. Hey, Shigaka. He's going to be angry. God, this is so dumb. I love it. I think this is the first time I've ever made it a face this intentionally in a map. And then the bomb's gonna be his nose. Wait, we gotta make the bomb a bit more defendable. There we go. Oh, that doesn't look good actually. Let's put it up here. That looks a little sus. What have you joined into? Chat makes a map. What does it look like? We take our job very seriously over here in chat. Oh my god, give him a mustache? Okay, so this is kind of where it gets tricky because like what's the best way? Oh, you know what? We could do this. Here, so we have like the smile going on, right? What if we did like that? And then this is his mouth. What are you doing? You don't belong here. Get out of here, stalker. I think we have a little bit more room to work with too. Let's maybe stick this back up here. Mustache a little too wide? Nah, bro. We can make it even wider though. We can make it like a handlebar. Like, hey, brother. What's up, brother man? We got ourselves a bomb to defend, brother. Oh, I can make hearts with this too. Huh. Oh, that doesn't look like a heart, actually. It looks so dumb. It looks better than before. Yeah, I don't know why. I think it was just the angle. Log nose. Yeah, but the problem is, like, I already have a log and the bomb is the nose. We could scoot this down a little bit, yeah, like that. But I like the log being down here because then you can hold this red door close. Because otherwise there's no cover down here. Let's let's look for a rock or two. This is the other thing we could do. Okay, so instead of bush eyebrows, we could do like a rock eyebrow. I think that would look a lot better, like that, and just sink it into the ground. Yeah, because it's not gonna poke through. Let's look at this. What, do you think it's overkill? Also, you might be able to see. No, you can't see up there. Oh my god, this is ridiculous. Best map design. The level generator did it all, I swear. Make sure that, yeah, he's on the ground. You know what, we're just gonna leave jungle just like that. We're not gonna touch anything else in the jungle. Though I do think I'm going to remove this way up. Or at least like maybe Maybe this guy? Because I do want it to be like a semi-challenge to get to bomb, that's the thing. But if I can just remove all 3 of these and it's still like a pretty easy rush. So I think I'll just remove those 3. Because I have a feeling that this red door is going to be the one that everyone wants to do. Because it's just so close to bomb. Let's actually move these into the corner where they belong. Yeah, like that. Small rock pupils. Yeah, let's see if we have any like really small rocks. Like shrink this one down, I suppose. He's so tiny. We could make him like all oblonged. Like, I'm going mad! I'm going mad having to make all these maps. Like, the thing is, we don't want it to be like obvious. Because otherwise people are going to just stand on them and it's going to be really annoying. Wait, can we do anything else like super cheeky with this? Yeah, people will rush the face, this is true. Grr. He's mean. Yeah, I don't want to do any more than this because otherwise it's gonna be like, it's like you can't hide in this. That's the thing. So the problem with doing like this is if you make any movement in a bush, even if you're like slow walking, it'll rustle really loud. So if I do this, like you can still hide in here, which isn't like, it's not a great fighting position, but at least you can take advantage of it. Whereas if I do it like this, like you're not even going to be able to sit in here. So I think I'm going to stick with that. And then we're going to do a big tree up here. Just to like spice up the side a little bit more. Because right now it is looking a little bit like, a little bit barren. Yeah, I mean, that'll have to work, so. So mad. Yeah, I don't know if Tetra's still in here, but I'll send him a picture. We'll do it when we're done with the map. How about that? Because right now it's like, it's incomplete, so it's not, it wouldn't be justified taking a picture of the whole map, I don't think. No lips. That's why it's so, that's why they're so mad. They cut off their lips. Yeah, we listen to their feedback, but we don't, like, how do I put this that isn't, like, obnoxious? Like, we don't listen to one group more than the other, because everyone has a different valid opinion. Like, some of the high-level players think that certain things are a big problem that are literally never mentioned by low-level players, and low-level players or less experienced players have very different feedback from high-level players. Like, it's important to look at all the feedback and digest it accordingly, as opposed to like listening to one group and just like never listening to another, because you can end up with problems like if you never listen to your pro players, like problems that are in the game are going to continue to stay in the game at that high level, and then they'll just leave to go and play other games that are more interesting. And so you want to listen to that, right? But you also don't want to listen to them all the time, because sometimes the problems that they're talking about are intentional, like game design issues that you need to dumb down to a certain level in order for like people to get a hang of, if that makes any sense. So like you can't always just only have like one group that you listen to. Certain people are definitely like, oh, you know, we see that they have really good feedback. They always write up really good reports, or like why something should be done in their opinion, instead of just like, hey, do thing because funny, XD. Like we tend to listen to that a lot more, or at least read through it, instead of the feedback that's like thing bad because I don't like Babri. Like, again, that's still valid feedback, but like it's a lot less helpful to us than someone who actually spent time like writing something up and giving us a reason why it should be changed, or like a reason, a way to fix it. That would be like actually applicable, which is pretty rare, but you know, when it happens, it generally gets fixed pretty quick. Yeah, like, again, I can only really speak for the level design side of things, but when someone says, hey, I don't like this, the way this room was set up because of this specific reason, it's like, okay, well, I can just not do that specific thing anymore. But when someone's like, yeah, room bad because room bad, it's like, well, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, you just said that you don't like it, and I can be like, okay, you don't like it, cool, but I don't really have a reason for wanting to change it if someone's like, yeah, I don't like it, unless a lot of people are like, I don't like it, in which case I have to look for the issue myself. That's actually how Pit used to be, Venom. Like, if you look at how it's set up, these 1x1s actually fit a lot better if they're at the edges. But the thing with that is it only created like basically like an outline of the room with like the lava in the middle, right? And I think that we had feedback a while back that was Pit would be much more engaging if you actually had like random spots in the floor instead of like random walkways, essentially. So that's kind of been like how I've been trying to do it, at least recently. And I think we're also gonna do this. I haven't done one of these in a while, which is kind of why I want to do it. The sizing stuff kind of sucks. Yeah, because I'm gonna need to do something there no matter what. Let's take this away and just make these like two staircases. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Just put the buildings there. Make it a little bit simpler. Yeah, so the problem with parkour is it needs to be obvious. Like, I used to be very against parkour, and now I'm warmed up to the idea of it a little bit more. But the problem with it is it's unpredictable, and in a game that basically survives on predictability to a certain extent, that's like a death sentence. Like, we want maps to be predictable. So like or not maps, but positions in a map. So if you have like a strong position, it's strong and it's obvious that it's strong. It's not like, oh, this person found a position that they were able to run around in the map and find, and like we couldn't have known about it. Like, we want to avoid that. Instead of having like a parkour position that is pretty hard to see, I think what I'd rather do is just make a specific thing in Pit that was like recognizable, first of all, and then second of all, it always had a parkour spot. Because like, if you always have a parkour spot, it's gonna work out just a lot better. Like it's gonna be recognizable to players. They'll develop like a habit of looking for it, and it'll be predictable, right? And that's the end game goal. So like, I would love to have more parkour, but it really just comes down to like how well people can really like find them, or like not find them, but whatchamacallit? Oh, I don't remember. I'm losing track of what I was saying. Does this guy not have... It's the bounding box. I thought that you had a thingy. Do you not have a blocker? No, you don't, huh? Interesting. Oh yeah, Tetra, you want to see what happened to this map? I think you're gonna like this for the twits, the twitlongers. All right, you ready? You ready? Spencer, I guess that's something very different between this and CSGO is that it's about new maps regularly and team first style players instead of 5 maps being so optimized that people get upset when a single rock moves. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. It should be more about the guns and tactics used instead of like map knowledge. That's the whole premise. Yeah, like, it's not train the players, it's get them trained to look for things that they can associate together. So like in jungle will always have water and it will always have elevated positions to fight from. Observation always has windows that looks out, and it will like always have like these cover pieces. At least now they will. Beach will always have a green door. That's an important one. Like if Beach doesn't have a green door, we have done something insanely wrong. Like getting them to associate these rooms with things that they can identify quickly is important. And then where the learning comes in is, okay, Beach has this green door and it's overlooked by probably this a little bit, but then it has 2 pillboxes. How do we deal with these pillboxes? Well, if we're going up to the green, we could probably throw a smoke like right here, and it would block off the pillboxes, and then we can push up. But what we don't want is, okay, all of a sudden this green door that is always here, it's a red door now. We want to avoid that, because then we've taken this preconceived, like built up imaginary, like, oh god, I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is, but like we've taken something that we've established over time and suddenly randomly changed it, and it's like on one thing. Like, we want to avoid that at all costs, because it registered in your brain within 2 minutes and you need to be able to plan on one of them. So the more complex we make something, the harder it's going to be for you to look at it and instantly be able to make a plan on it, because you have to digest the whole map. You have to look for, okay, well, what are angles? What are our entries? Where are our objective, our side objective, if there is one? How do we get from those entries to the bomb? You have to do all of that in 2 minutes. And on a map like Dome, the simpler something is, the better. Like, I could probably just ship this map and it would be fine. But I'm going to do a little bit more, because I want to do like a ramp up over here. But yeah, like the game it works best when there's simple and predictable like cover placement, And if there isn't that, then it tends to be something that's just like really, really, really hard to deal with and really hard to digest, and people just kind of throw matches until they get a better map. When there is no beach, yep. He's in the mouth, he's in the mouth. Yeah, I have a feeling that this map's gonna be a little silly. We could raise up the rocks a little bit too, so it's more of a fighting position. Yeah, like that, so you can actually like crouch behind him. Oh, I didn't notice these. Ooh, we gotta take care of these. Yeah, let's get rid of those, because this is something that we kind of want people to walk on. Yeah, so I think you could crouch behind here. I don't think we're gonna put anything else in jungle though. I think that this is fine. It's kind of funny. It's a little bit of a meme, but that's okay. I do want to see though. See, this is the one problem is like, ooh, I might want to angle these down, I think, like that. So it's easier to walk over them, you know? Because I think otherwise it's going to be a huge pain in the butt to walk over these from like this side. So I think that works out a lot better. Plus it doesn't sacrifice the visual integrity of this masterpiece. Yeah, I think that works a lot better. Yeah, exactly. And I personally have had a lot of trouble with that mix. Like, when I first started making maps, I'd focus on like one room. Like I'd look at like jungle and be like, okay, I'm gonna do all this stuff to make jungle like attackable, defendable, and then I'd neglect the rest of the map and I'd move on to another room, and then I'd do the same thing, and then the same thing, and then the same thing, and it just ended up with these maps that were horrendously complex and really, really hard to digest, like, in the slightest. And they just genuinely weren't fun to play on like, at all. So, the simpler something is, generally overall, the better. There are exceptions to the rule, obviously, where, like, if we're testing something, or if we're just, like, making a kind of funny map, you know, we can break the rules, or, well, not break them, but bend them a little bit. But for the most part, we have to stick pretty hard to some of the things that we do, just because otherwise it breaks player expectations, and we don't want to do that. Next to the parapet on the beach. The raised dirt bit. What, like one of these? Or like these? I don't know which one you're talking about, Survivor. I'm guessing one of these, or are you talking about this to this? Because I think they could probably do that, which is a good call. You can just do that. Yeah, the other one I'm concerned about is this to up here. But I don't think if it's on this side you can make that jump, which is a good thing. Alright, we're gonna save real quick. Simple is easy and fun, exactly. Like when you're shuffling through the maps, you want to run into the weird things, but like sometimes it's good to have a C-store that's just like a basic C-store or a basic dome or a basic factory. Like not every map has to be special. It makes the special ones more special when you run into them. Like imagine you've only ever played normal domes and then you randomly get this. It's kind of funny, right? So yeah. A C-store? Yeah, a C-store TM. Alright. Is there any other last little things that we want to do on this map? Any other last little things? Because otherwise this is getting packed up and shipped out. One sec, this is gonna bug me if I don't do this. And here we go. Box at the top in the corner. What, like this? A box right there? Map name Mad Jester? No, this is Arrow Timber. A cheese box? I can't make a cheese box, but I can definitely put a box there. Like a big one or a small one. So we have like these two sizes of boxes. We have let's see. We have like this bit of a smaller one. This one. This one's like the small one. This is the only one you'd be able to stand up on. I can't have you standing on these. Let them walk past you so you shoot them in the back. Okay. We'll do this one then. Yeah, so you have to like walk over here, jump across, and then you can chill back here. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't think you can see the truck from over here either, which is a good thing. Yeah, you can. All right, and then let's just double check. We have all our stuff. Blockers. Unfortunately, I can't really block this run up, but we can do a block on this side instead. Like that. We'll turn that one to glass. Yeah, we'll leave those, I think. This one's kind of the same thing. If you're going all the way over here, I think you should be able to be seen, honestly, because like they're gonna need to rotate over. That's the big thing. Like, I don't know. This is so close to bomb that I really think that like just these wings are fine, because otherwise, yeah, it's gonna be so hard to counter this rush right here. Like, even though they have to go through all the water, they're like, that's such an easy route to bomb, especially if you don't have people just posted up already. So, yeah, we're gonna leave it like that. Attackers will just get punished if they aren't really good on their execution. Right. But I think that's gonna be it for me. It's gonna be a short one today. I got some other stuff I need to do, but 2 domes and about, what, 45 minutes each? That's a pretty good time. Normally they'd take me about an hour, so we're a bit ahead of pace. Yeah, thank you all for stopping by. Does anyone have any final questions, comments, or concerns about the game? Maps, levels in particular would be probably the best thing. You know, any final questions? Now's your time. Yeah, no worries. Axum streams on Monday. He's also a level designer. If you have questions, I bet that would probably be another good time to ask. Yeah, no problem. Thank you for asking the question, Spencer. Yeah, customization is gonna be... It's gonna be sick. I'm excited. I'm really, really excited, and I wish I could say more, but it's pretty poggers. Yeah, yeah, of course you don't, Tetra, thanks. Oh, did you get a picture of this? If you wanted it. Do you plan to bring back the Kill House dance floor thingy? No. Kill House dance floor was a mistake, and I got in trouble for it. I got the big yell. Yeah, for sure. Alrighty. Well, y'all take care, and I will see you next week.
I'm sleeping at 39. Mr. Swan, I'm sleeping at 39. District 1, I'm receiving at 39. District 1, I'm receiving at 39. District 1, I'm receiving at 39.